Okay, here I have created project with the backplane of controller is 1756 L82 is the control logics PLC, and my controller name is test, and I want to download this controller, this program into my simulator controller. Then I need to change this controller, otherwise I can't download. But before that I need to configure the IOS. I will show how we can configure. You see the Ethernet, below that Ethernet my controller is there. I will just add new module, click on the new module. Here I want to add remote IO modules, like series. I just remember series is 1734 is the ANT and ANTR module. I will just add this ANTR module. ANTR module is a redundancy module, and this ANT is not a redundancy module. This is have two Ethernet ports, and this I have only one Ethernet port. I think this one Ethernet port. Can you create a new project with the L82 control logics L82? Then it will. You keep that old program is as it is, otherwise you can change the controller also, or you can open another logic as a lab 2. And here, yeah, L82 5580, I think 5580 L82E. Here I will just give the name as my remote IO1. Okay, remote, I'll just give as a name remote IO1. And private network address for this remote IO, I will just add it is 2. Okay, 2 as a IP address. And compatibly, the series of that is B. Module definition series is B. If you want to change the series, you can change it here from here. I will just go with the by default, and the revision you can change it here is 4, 5, whatever the revision you have. This is a minor revision, you can change it here, minor revision with the matching with to match with your physical hardware. Then compatible module, here I will just select the compatible module, not going with the exact match and disable keying. I will just select the compatible module. And the connection, here you can select the connection is the rack optimization, enhanced rack optimization, or none, or listen only rack optimization. I will just select as a rack optimization. And chassis size for this controller, this ANTR, the ANTR, if you have seen that ANTR is the flex your point IO, and in point IO there is a slot. You can you need to select the number of slot, how much card you want to add that slot. Suppose I will just select as, but how much slot we can select, almost 64 slot we can select, but I need to add only 4 slots. If I add 10 slots and I configure only 2 cards, then it also works, no problem. But I will just go with the 6 slots and just add, click it on OK, and change the module definition. Okay, why it asking for the change module definition? Because I change the chassis size. Here I change the chassis size, and the IP address is 2. Then inside the connection, there is a requested packet in interval is there. You can change this interval in between the 2 to 750. And most of the time the packet interval, this packet intervals, if your network is very huge network, have thousands of IOs, then this RPI you need to increase up to the 50, 60 or 100, depends on the network transportation or network packet transportation. If you select as a 20 RPI and your network is huge, means the packet will take 100 milliseconds, and then you are setting 120 RPI, then it will lost some packets, lost some data when transferring this data from Ethernet remote IO to your controller, and it will give the packet missing error, and maybe sometimes your controller will get into the fault mode, and then it will happen multiple times. For the resolution resolve to that packet missing data error or conflict, you need to increase your RPI. Here I just going to select as a 20. You can take it by default, or you can select as a 50 RPI. You can whatever you want to select, you can but more less than 2 you can't select. Okay, I will select as a 50. And then this, if you don't want to use this card, then you can inhibit this module. It will just have in your configuration, but it will not use in physical network. It will be inhibited from your controller organizer. It will there it will be there, but it will not work for more, because you are inhibit module. If you have some error, or if you have some trouble in working of the one equipment module, and you don't want that equipment module run for more time, and it creates a trouble to other line, you can inhibit that module and you can run your line continuously by inhibiting this. Then module information. In the module information, there is some module information is there. Whatever faults, this module information is open when your controller is in online. That time you see this major fault, minor fault, internal state, then configuration mode, module identity, protection, then product code and revision code, serial number. This all things you can see when your controller is in online mode. Then internet protocol. In internet protocol, you can configure your physical module IP address, subnet, gateway addresses in here. Then port configuration. In port configuration, there is multiple options, but this option enables when your controller is in connected with the remote IO, and that remote IO is connected with your PC, then it will be enable this configurations. Otherwise it will be blank. Then network configuration. Network configuration is whatever you select, and which topology you select, the star topology, DLR topology, that topology it will show it here. Then chassis size. The actual chassis size you have configured here, and actual physical chassis size, that chassis size it will also show it here. If you have configured 10 modules and you connected 12 modules, it will give the error, configuration error. Okay, I will just create the ANTR model. Now I have created the ANTR model. This window is still open because I have not 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 close that window. And if suppose I want to add another ANTR module, just when I will just click on another ANTR module and just create and give as a remote IO2, and the IP address of that remote IO I will just give as a 3, previous one is 2. And then you can change the controller properties if you want. The revision is 5, and I want to change the chassis size is almost 6, or whatever you want chassis size. I will just select as a 4. Means 4 card I have configured. The card also takes some chassis size. The safety, if you are configuring the safety output cards, then that card will take the 2 two slots of the chassis size, and normal input output will take only one chassis size. That depends on the card type also. Just click it on OK. Then RPI I will just make it as 50, or you can take it as a 20 also, no problem. Then other configuration is similar with this previous one. Okay. Right now I have created two remote IOs here. One is remote IO 1 and remote IO 2. In remote IO 1 I have only digital input output or analog input output. I can configure here also some different IO cards. This is only the ANTR module which where we can mount our input output card, and right now we need to add our input output cards. Then click it on remote IO ANTR module. uh, are you able to see my screen properly, or it is little bit dull, not clear, or like that?
It's clear, it's clear.
Okay. Then click on the new module. Click on the new module. Here I want to configure input
Ganesh,
digital.
Ganesh, one doubt here.
Mhm.
So when you configure na, you are asking for rack optimization and compatibility. What is the use of those things?
Yeah. If so, I will just show you the properties here. The rack optimization means whatever cards you configure into the chassis in your chassis, that will automatically optimize and it will match with your chassis size.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Remaining things, remaining options,
Remaining
whether it is
which one? Yeah.
that
If
remaining
you
options.
listen only rack optimization means it will automatically text it. It only listens. Just see if I'll just this option is hide automatically. This one, the chassis size. This only
Oh,
listen the
okay, not
listen.
select chassis size.
Yeah. If you select optimize, it will enable, and if you keep where as none, then it will work whatever you want. Then enhance rack optimization. Uh, this option I am not used right till date. We'll see whatever it use of that optimization. Okay. Then rack optimize, use this rack optimization. It is similar with the enhance PID. Some changes will be there. Okay. Then add input output cards. We will go one by one. Add one input output cards here, and we can use that IO cards. This here I will just add new module. Click it, right click on module, new module. Then I want to just add the digital input. I will just filter out the digital input, and whatever digital input cards, that will automatically pop here. That From that pop-up IO models, I will select the particular IO model. I will say digital IO models. Right now I will select IP8. IP8. This is 8.10 volt 28 DC input sync model. You can see another one, sync source model. This OW is the relay models, relay output models. These are the source models, but mostly the industry using these sync models. They are not using this source model, or but most some cases they are using this source models also. I will just use this sync model is the 12 volt. Okay. Then give as a di1, and then slot number, you need to select the slot number, whatever slot number we have. and it will automatically follow the slot number. When you add one card, then next card will automatically follow the slot number 2. If you want to change the slot number, then we need to delete one of them initial, and then you can change the slot number. Multi same slot number you can't assign for the two models. Then here in the connection, also you can change the RPI, but here I'm not able to change because the normal DIDO, it will takes the default RPI from the ANTR model, that is 50. Then configuration. In the configuration, you can change the state of this your input output filter module. You can change it from 0 to 1, 1 to 0, or whatever data you want to change. You can select 2, 3, 4, whatever you want to say, show the data. If by default it is 1, for when it is on it will show 1, when it is off it will show 0. Okay, then my input, the chassis model, chassis slot, chassis slot number 0 is default assigned to the ANTR module, and 1 is assigned to the IO model. And right now I want to copy and create this module, otherwise you can create it from here also, and I will just create another digital output is 8. This NONC card I will create. Okay, I will give name as Day1, and it will take the chassis size automatically. And this compatibility module, track optimization, and data format automatically takes. The series also automatically takes. Okay, then I have two models here. I want to copy it here and paste it here again. It will create the new model, but the name of that model is 111, and it again start with the Di1 from Di1 2, like that. Again I want to copy this one and paste it one. It will create with the same configuration. Suppose I will just again copy and paste, it will create 112, 11 and 112. Then in the next model, suppose you want to create the same modulity here from, if you copy this one, copy and paste it here on the second ANTR model, it will create as it is, but the name will change. You need to change the name whatever you want. Suppose here I will give the name 2_1, and then we can add some digital analog inputs here. Then you can filter the analog inputs. You can add the analog input here, like IR2, IR2E is the RTD inputs, current input, current output, current voltage, analog current input, like that. You can add. Just I will add the 4-channel analog input current card. Just to create it. EIF1 2_1. Then another analog input, analog output I want to add is the 4 OE4C is the channel analog current output. I will just create it. Analog output underscore 2, sorry, 2_1. Okay. Okay. Now if here I have added the 6 slots chassis size, and here I have added 4 slots of chassis size, and I have added here 5 cards, and here is the 3 cards. It takes 4 slots, it takes 6 slots, but not able to download this controller, this program into the simulation controller. Here you can configure the local cards. I will just show the configuration in new module. In the new module you can configure the IO modules. Suppose for the local IO cards, there is a different series which is 1756 series. This series it automatically takes by, because we are selecting that controller backplane, that's why it will take the 1756. This is not this IO series is not available with the remote IO cards. This only, it's available only the local IO cards. Now here I will just select the digital input, which is a 16 channel input DC. um,
Nothing here.
local DI, local DI1 slot number is here in this controller there is already I have selected the slot number is 2, but here I want to select as slot number 3, and click it or OK. But this controller is on not on the slot 2, then I want to change the slot. You can change the slot number to 0. Most of the times your controller is on slot number 0 in the physical controller, but in the simulation controller we can select any type of slot. In the compact logics also you can select any type of slot. It counts from the left to right. Okay, then 0, and here also I can change the uh, slot number. If I keep this slot number as it is and I will configure the new model, it will automatically take the slot number 1. Just OB create. It will take automatically slot number 1. Create. Now one slot is vacant there. If we going to download, then it will give the error. Then we need to add one more card, otherwise you need to change the slot number of this card. Then I will just add the analog input card. We'll see this IF8. Okay, we will go with the IF8 IF16 card. Just select it. It has 8 channel local. And it will take automatically slot number 2. Then I will create analog output. It's OF8i. Local slot number 4. We have created IO tags, IO cards here, IO list here.
Ganesh,
Yes.
can you move to the properties of local AI mode?
Uh, Guru sir,